Hey, let's fight here with a super quick case study to illustrate this point about getting the right information to the right point in the decision-making cycle. So what we're seeing here is Content Samurai. They have a platform creating videos. And what you're seeing here is a very quick, this is what you can do, and you can do a free trial. Okay, if you want to know a bit more, well, there are a couple of questions. What makes it so quick? Couple of examples, and then there's social proof that a lot of people love it. Thank you very much, and now I can start my free trial. It's quick, it's to the point, thank you very much. This is aimed at people who have basically at some point probably seen some content somewhere. They've educated themselves, or they have been educated, they've searched out information on doing videos, and they have now decided they want to go and do videos with, for example, Content Samurai. The old version of Content Samurai, which is sadly no longer here, had a video and a headline, and that was it. The headline said, watch this video to find out everything Content Samurai can do for you. And then this 10-minute video launched into the words that scare anyone who's doing marketing. But first, let me tell you everything there's to know about video marketing. And that is the key thing. There was no way to find out what are the features, what are the benefits, where's the free trial, how can I try this thing out? Instead, there was first the whole educational part. And don't get me wrong, for someone who is actively looking for an education, what is the growth of YouTube videos, what's the reach, blah, 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 that is very useful content. However, because the video started with the premise, or the headline started with the premise that I'm going to show you what's inside, what it can do for you, what are the features and benefits. But instead of getting that, I got this big, massive, the whole history of video, the whole history of YouTube, all the reasons why you might want to consider YouTube. And I gave up after something like five minutes. And I'm not the only one. I have a lot of patience because I do this kind of stuff. But anyone who is looking for a particular piece of information, like I am ready, I want to take action, I want to know, is this right for me? Are the features there that I need? Is there whatever, is the pricing right? They're going to be so bored by getting this massive piece of information about the whole history of video marketing that they're going to be bouncing off and never to return. They've clearly fixed this now. So I imagine their overall strategy, well, one of two things. Either their overall strategy has shifted and they are no longer aiming to educate people on their site. Instead, they're doing this via articles, via Facebook posts, whatever, or even affiliate partners. And then this is purely the sales side. And incidentally, you see the same thing with pretty much any SaaS software as an application, software as a service, that's it. Out there, like GoToWebinar, like SurveyMonkey, like Dropbox. They don't give you the whole history why you should use it. Instead, they give you, here are the features and benefits. And this is why, right? So that's option number one. The option number two is simply that back then, when they first created this, they probably had someone doing the video who had a particular personality type. And this is something we go into later on in New York Marketing. There are distinct personality types that look for or view the world through particular lenses. And one of them is, well, I first need to have the entire picture of everything there is and everything that could possibly happen. And of course, everything that could possibly go wrong and what I'm going to do in that case. And for those kind of people, it's very, very important to have the whole history of video marketing. And then there's, of course, the opposite personality. There's no such thing as an opposite when you have five corners, but there is something that is very, very different from this first personality type that is more like, give me the facts and figures right now. I am focused on this one thing. If I don't get this, it's very ineffective, it's inefficient, I don't like it. Anyway, we go into that later, but I have a feeling that initially when I first created that particular piece of content, it was created by a person who has that mindset that they need to know everything. Anyway, there you go. That's a little case study. And as a PS, I guess, there is nothing wrong with what they've done there. It's far more important to get a piece of information or a piece of marketing out there and try it for size and see what happens. And if you're not happy with the results, then you change it. That's far better than sitting there and going, I'm going to create the perfect piece of marketing because when you try to do anything that's perfect, you're never going to get there. So there you go. End of case study on how you always need to keep in mind where people are in their decision-making cycle. Are they looking for an overall piece of information? What could I be doing? Is this right for me? Or what should I be doing? What's the next thing? Are these the facts and figures that suit my needs? Can I move forward with this? Alrighty, cheers, bye.